Welcome back, everybody. Today is, I don't even know what today is, July? Are we in July? We are July 10th. It is, well, the spider says it's 96 degrees. I know the dew point's like 70, 71 degrees. It is very hot. It is very humid. I'm just on my way from work, so, you know, it's not that big of a deal. I'm only going to be on the spider for, you know, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, something like that. But for all of you that ride in temperatures like this, especially in the southern states, you know, how do you stay cool? What are your tips? You know, we don't get too much weather like this. This is about as hot as it gets with the humidity. But what I do is, you know, simple. I try to drink plenty of fluids. I try to wear light colored clothing. You know, when I'm on the spider, I don't wear a riding jacket. I don't wear riding gear except for my full face helmet. Looks like we're going to be following this Goldwing. Those are such big bikes. You know, so on the spider, you know, I really don't ride with too much gear on. So the people that do ride with full gear, I mean, there's a lot of people out there that wear pants, a jacket, helmet. You know, how do you stay cool? One issue I have with the spider is, well, with this spider, with that windscreen, I can't open my visor. If I open my visor over 45 miles per hour, the buffeting air coming off of this will actually start shutting the visor, or it rattles so bad that I'm afraid it's going to break the visor. Which my old helmet, it did break the visor, which is absolutely ridiculous to think that the air coming off of something like this would be so turbulent. But on my STS, you know, I just ride with the visor open to get plenty of air around my face. You know, and then there's times, you know, especially early spring, where, you know, it's 75 degrees, the sun's out, it's beautiful, you know, and I'll wear a sleeveless shirt just to feel the sun on me. But on hot days like this, you know, it's best to wear something to keep the sun off of you. You know, and there's always drink plenty of fluids and take breaks so you don't become dehydrated. But if I'm going out for a ride, you know, maybe I might only be doing 50 miles, 80 miles, you know, something like that, just a little ride. I try to stay off the highway, because when you're on the highway, you get no shade. At least when you're on back roads, you get a little break in the shade. So whenever it's really hot and I just want to go for a ride, you know, it's back roads like this that I try to stay on. Because this right here is cooler than this right here. And on the highway, this is all, I mean, this is it. And this spider is not too awful bad. There is a big low pressure right here, so it does pull heat from the motor and it brings it up to this area. It could be worse. It's really not that bad. It's only on days like today that you can feel it against your legs a little bit, but it's nothing like my old RS used to be. You know, I definitely understand that some of the early model early model Spyders were extremely hot. If I can remember right, the RS had an open vent right at your right leg, your right knee, and the air pouring out of that was crazy hot. And then with the STS, they just kind of put a little blocker plate in there so you didn't get that on you. No puppy dog today. But definitely, any tricks, any tips, you know, throw them in the comments. You know, mine are simple. I drink plenty of fluids, I wear light clothes, and I try to stay to back roads. You know, if I'm stuck on the highway, it's all about the fluid intake. Gatorade, Powerade, anything aid, and tons of water. So on that, I think I'm done. Nice, quick, easy video. Drop comments below. Definitely like this video. If you haven't subscribed, the channel's all about Can-Am Spyders. Stay safe, everyone. I'll see you in a couple days.